Krishna Prabhu ji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So welcome all. Hare Krishna Prabhu's Mataji. General pranam to all of you. So today we'll be seeing second chapter 18 sloka, text 2.18 from Bhagavad Gita as it is. So before that, let's take blessings from Sri Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki jai, Panchatattva Bhagavan Gaur Nithai ki jai, Vamandev Bhagavan ki jai, Parshuram Bhagavan ki jai. Let's take their blessings and move forward. Recite the prayers. Please recite while on mute. Can we mute everyone, Prabhu? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So let's recite. All of you please recite with me while on mute. Om Jnanatimmirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Panchakalpadra Kripa Sindhu Chabridana Bhavani Vaishnava. So we are in the second chapter now. The contents of the Gita summarized. So it's a summary of the entire Bhagavad Gita knowledge message of Godhead. Let's see the sloka. So we are in 18th sloka today, 2.18. So let's recite the sloka. Before that, Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Antavanta ime deha nitya syukta sharirina anashino prameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. Translation. The material body of the indestructible, immeasurable and eternal living entity is sure to come to an end. Therefore, therefore fight, O descendant of Bharata. So let's discuss. So until now we have been seeing that Lord was patiently hearing from Arjuna. So maybe you can stop sharing. Yeah, thank you. So till now we were seeing that Lord is patiently hearing from Arjuna in the entire first chapter. He is saying he was showing all that symptoms, and he was explaining. He was giving his own reasons to not fight, and he gave 4 reasons in the first chapter, and the 5th reason he gave in this second chapter. And then from 2.11 onwards, Lord started speaking. So till then, Lord didn't speak anything. He didn't give any free advice. If anyone, any of my friend or relative, anybody is telling something, okay, please wait, I'll give you free advice, a lot of advice with me. But Lord didn't do that. Lord patiently waited. He was just smiling. He was hearing that shows he was an active listener. So he heard first. He heard everything before speaking. So he showed that active listening quality. So he didn't judge Arjuna or anything. He spoke. He let Arjuna speak and hear him. And then now when he started speaking, so the first point which Arjuna said was the compassion. I cannot kill anyone. I don't want to kill my friends, relatives, my grandfather, my teachers, all are standing in front of me. How can I kill them? Krishna, would you have killed your grandfather like this? You would have killed anyone. So indirectly pointing that. So Krishna is answering that. So in that he says, just 2.13 he says, the soul. Then he says about Vasam he keeps saying about the soul. It's like changing the clothes, the soul, characteristics of the soul, that soul cannot be cut or killed, or it cannot be burnt and things like that. He explains to Arjuna. So sloka here it said sharir. So sharir means body, and sharirina means the possessor, who is possessing the body, the soul. So that is sharirina, and the quality that is it is anashina. It's not destructible, and it is aprameyas. It is immeasurable. Soul is indestructible, and it is immeasurable. But the body, the sharir, the deha, it is antavanta. The beginning of the sloka itself is that antavanta, that it is sure to come to an end. It is perishable. The body is perishable. So Lord is explaining that. Now, then again a word comes, ukta. Ukta, it is said. So a Lord didn't say it, according to me, or I believe, I feel, I think like this. It may be like this. It didn't do any assumption, or he didn't say any uh, theorems or anything there, theorems or axioms there. He said it is said. So it is said, that indicates Lord is also saying whatever is said in the scriptures, whatever is said in the shastras by guru, sadhus. So that is again he's indicating that he's saying it is said that this body is destructible, but the soul is not destructible. It's indestructible, and we cannot even measure this. And similarly, if we go for directly, if I tell something, it may be wrong. If I start talking whatever nonsense I want, it will obviously go wrong. But when I try to speak whatever I've heard from my senior authorities, it becomes a chain. I'm not breaking that chain. The moment I speak something out of my own, it becomes it's like I'm breaking the chain. That chain from one guru to a shishya, and from that shishya to another shishya, like that, it passes on. That chain breaks. So if that breaks, then it's no more authentic source of knowledge. But we have to try to speak whatever we have heard from the authorities, whatever we have read from scriptures, authorized scriptures, bona fide representatives, what we hear from them, that we can speak. Otherwise, whatever we speak will be of no use, and it will just mislead people. So now Lord said, it is said, Ukta, it is said that this soul is immeasurable, and it is anashina, that's not destructible, and but the body is sure to come to an end. So he's indicating that he's splitting that body and the soul. He's giving the first lesson of Bhagavad Gita, that he says to Arjuna, and through Arjuna he's indicating to all of us. He's after 5,000 years, we are all hearing that, we are all trying to learn that. So it's a message for all of us as well, that we are not this body, we are the soul. We have to understand that. So whenever we hear things, we should speak whatever we have heard from bona fide authority. So similarly, it is said in the Vishnu Purana, Jalaja Nava Lakshani, Sthavara Laksha Vimshati, Kramayo Rudra Sankhyaya, Pakshinam Dasha Lakshana, Trimshal Lakshani Pashavaha, Chatul Lakshani Manushaha. So if you see, they said there are 84 lakh varieties of bodies we can get. So there are 9 lakh of aquatics, then 20 lakhs of non-moving trees, plants. Then there are 11 lakhs of insects and reptiles. Then there are another 10 lakhs of 10 lakhs of birds, and then 30 lakhs of four-legged animals, and then the last 4 lakhs of human species. It is said. Now, if we cannot even see so many species, we cannot even try to see, even in the modern science also, we will not be able to find out so many species. But in the Shastra, it's clearly said. So if we go by the Shastra, we understand it, and we take reference from, we take guidance from senior devotees and guru, then well and good, we'll understand. Otherwise, if we go for a direct perception, I want to go figure out how many actual species of life are there, then in out of 84 lakh, I will not be able to find out even 84 species, or even 100 or 200 species I'll not be able to find. So we accept the Shastra. So when we accept the Shastra, it is that point Lord is saying here clearly. It is said, Ukta, it is said. He didn't say, I believe, I feel, it's according to me. He said directly that it is said. So we see in the first chapter, second chapter also, when Arjuna is saying, he says, it is said that whoever destroys the family tradition will be suffering in hell. So it's all according to the scriptures, but whatever confusion is, the clarifications he wants, the confusions he have, is trying to correct it from the Lord, from his guru, that is Lord Krishna. So now, Lord is stating that point, that you're not the body, you are the soul. It's trying to separate that. So when we also see, we just hear that body, we are not the body, we are the soul. Every day in the second chapter, we may be hearing this only, that we are not this body, we are the soul. You may feel daily we are hearing the same thing. But daily we have to remind ourselves. Repeatedly, we have to remind ourselves. Otherwise, we will forget one day. And because we have that enjoying tendency, that controller ownership is there, that we feel, okay, I am the owner of this body, we identify ourselves with the body. So we have to remind ourselves, keep on reminding ourselves. So Lord is clearly again and again stating, okay, the soul is this, soul is immeasurable, the body will be destroyed, the soul cannot be destroyed, and the soul cannot be cut, killed, and things like that. He's explaining. And in that sense, he's telling to Arjuna that Arjuna is saying that I don't want to kill anybody. How can I kill my grandfather? How can I kill my teachers, my friends, relatives? Everyone are assembled there. How can I kill? The Lord is saying, anyway, they are going to die. But while fighting, while performing their duty, if they die, it is you are giving them a chance that okay, they'll get a better body. Otherwise, anyway, by when they pass on, the old age comes, and then they will anyway have to die. So better you are giving them a chance. So in that way, you are it's like changing bodies, changing dress. So now this dress is no longer usable. So you are providing an opportunity to get a new dress. So the person who gives up the body while performing his duty, so he'll get a better life next time. Not otherwise, Lord is indicating. Anyway, you are helping them. So they otherwise, anyway, they are going to die soon. The body will grow old and get old, and they will die soon. But now you are giving them an opportunity for them to die while performing their duty of fighting. So you also have to fight. You should not step back. So he's again and again saying, stand up, Arjuna, fight, stand up, Arjuna, fight. So he's indicating that you should not step back. So even when you see the soul and the body, when you see the thing, that immeasurable, the aprameyasya part, when you see it, so we cannot really measure the soul. Some may say, okay, there's no soul, because they cannot find the source, find the soul, the presence of the soul. They cannot scientifically explain it. So they conclude, okay, there's no soul. But we are souls. So we are souls. It is not that we have soul. We are souls, and we are in this body. So the first understand that. So whatever we see, only we believe. We don't see the. I don't see the soul, so I believe there's no soul. No, we have to take reference from the shastras and understand. And along with the soul, there is super soul also. And Lord clearly says, where is the soul seated? Ishvara sarva bhutanam hriddeshe arjuna tishtati, says. And sarvasya chaha mridi sannivishto matha smritir jnanam apohanam cha. He clearly says he's seated within the heart region. In modern science, we have that, okay, from heart, the energy comes from the heart, the blood pumping and everything that comes from the heart. But the source is actually the soul. That is not being explained, but everything comes from the heart. That is said. But in the heart, there is a soul. In the heart region, there's a soul, the super soul. From there, the energy comes. But that we are not able to understand through scientific terms. So people conclude there is no soul, but we have to understand, because Krishna clearly says here that there is a soul. And now this immeasurable part, from the Shastras, it gives reference directly. First it said it's immeasurable, you cannot measure it. But according to the Shastras, we see that is so tiny, it is explained. It's so tiny that if we take in Shweta Shwetara Upanishad, it said, Balagra Sata Bhagasya Satadha Kalpitasya Cha Bhago Jiva Sa Vijnaya Sacha Sachan Ityaya Kalpate. Another, the upper part of the hair, tip of the hair, we take and break it into 100 parts. And again, that 100 parts, if we take one part and again divide it into 100 parts, that is 1,000, 10,000 parts, 100, 10,000 parts if we take of one single tip of hair. That is the size of the soul. So that we cannot see, or we cannot perceive through this material vision, or even the world's best microscope, we cannot understand it. But it is given in the Shastras that the soul, we are the soul. Krishna is clearly saying that. He did not say, I am telling you this, it may be like this, but he says, it is said. He gives the reference also. So we cannot measure the soul, but we can feel. We can feel the presence by the consciousness. So we have to understand that the difference between the soul and the body. With that, now we have to remind ourselves that we are not this body. We have to remind ourselves so that we don't falsely identify again and again ourselves with the body. And that it's done by daily reading Bhagavad Gita, daily reading the scriptures, trying to connect more with the Lord, understanding and connecting, trying to connect with the Lord through the bona fide parampara, through a guru. through the medium of a guru. And when we serve the Lord through the process of chanting, slowly we'll get the required knowledge. Now, Arjuna surrendered to Krishna, like that we also have to pray that we surrender to a guru and get the required knowledge. With that, we'll end the session here. So let's keep chanting and reading Bhagavad Gita and gaining more and more knowledge so that we can go to the Lord at the end of this lifetime itself. Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mataji's.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.